Okay, good evening. I guess we won't have our new mayor here, but have the rest of you. My name is Dan Brotman, and this is the last time I'll be able to speak to you on Grayson before next week's vote, at least in the 5-minute oral communications. So I'm not going to get into any technical or financial issues. I want to just talk about what I think the real question is that you need to consider. And that is whether enough thought and effort has gone in to looking at clean energy alternatives, and sincere and open-minded effort, okay? And it won't surprise you to hear that I think the answer is no. I've been saying that for 6 months now, but last night the Glendale Water and Power Commission also concluded that the answer is no. They are recommending that this council put a pause on the EIR and take more time to evaluate non-gas options. And that recommendation was approved unanimously. So whether or not you accept what either they have to say or what I have to say on the matter, there's another important point I think you need to consider, and that's public sentiment. You already know this, but it's worth repeating that the organization that I created just 6 months ago with 3 people now has 850 people. Between 500 and 600 of those are Glendale residents. And it isn't just a passive list that we have that we send emails out to. You know well that 1,100 people wrote comment letters for the draft EIR, universally in opposition. And it goes beyond that. We had 200 people, as you know, come out to one council meeting when we originally thought the Grayson issue was going to be discussed, and then we had 500, more than 500 probably, come out 2 weeks later. These are not trivial numbers in a city like Glendale. I think we all recognize that. I repeat these numbers because they demonstrate that a very large segment of the community is concerned about the project, either because of the climate risks, the air quality impacts, or the financial implications. Now, I'm not suggesting you oppose the project simply because it's unpopular. But the fact that so many people care this much makes it imperative, and I think this is the point, it makes it imperative that you go above and beyond to evaluate alternatives before spending $500 million on an all-gas project. Have we already gone above and beyond? It's obvious we haven't. From the time the project was first conceived, the intent has always been to build a gas plant. We went out to hire consultants. The RFP we used had an explicit requirement for expertise in gas generation technology. It was silent on expertise in renewable or energy efficiency. So, of course, GWP got what it wanted. They got gas experts. And even if the people that put the project together were inclined to look at alternatives, I submit that they lacked the expertise to do so. So it behooves you, I believe, to follow the Commission's recommendations and not certify the EIR at this time. You can always come back to it. Next week, Glendale Water and Power will tell you about liquidated damages and on the notice to proceed, and they will claim that taking a pause will delay us 3 years. Where that comes from, I don't know, but that's what they will tell you. I think those arguments are hollow. As is their fear-mongering about the plant going down and the lights going out. I learned a long time ago to roll my eyes when a salesman tells me, act fast, the offer is about to expire. One last thing, but I think this is a very, very important thing. The Commission is recommending that Glendale Water and Power go out to market with an RFI. They say the RFI should be technology and resource agnostic, and see what the market comes back with. What solutions are out there that we are not even aware of? But I would respectfully ask that this not be done in a back room at GWP, but rather it be done in collaboration with a citizens advisory panel of some sort. The details can be worked out, but the key really is to ensure that the process is above board and that residents fully trust the outcome, whatever it may be. Thank you very much.
Thank you.